So beautiful, she is strong. She is strong. Oh yeah, yeah. She is powerful, sophisticated and confident. So strong. And the world stands still when she passes by. She is everybody's attention. And I know that she knows.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So guys, for today I'll be showing you how it is I did these crochet goddess braids on my mother's hair. Definitely a beginner friendly tutorial that you can try on your own hair or on a friend or family member's hair. So for this style guys, I used the 2 packs of Otra's 100% Canicolon in the color 44, which is a mixture of gray and black, and I'll also be using my Oxyon hair wax in 2 different strengths. So her hair is freshly washed and she wanted for it to be a center part, so I'm just going to go ahead and go over the part to ensure that it is straight, and then we'll get into the crochet pattern that will be used in order for us to do the goddess braid. So once I've completed parting the hair, I went ahead to secure 1/2 and I'm doing a detangling of the section I'll be working with. So at this point guys, I will be applying the Oxyon hair wax. You can use your edge control of choice to go ahead and put the hair in place for the crochet pattern. So you would have noticed that I'm not only adding the hair wax to our edges or along the pathway on the outside of the section, but I also added some hair wax in the middle of the section as well to help with the hold. So for me, I am not the best at doing cornrows in somebody else's hair, so the pattern I'll be using in this case will be using plaits. So if you are someone who can do cornrows, you have the option of doing 2 cornrows in the hair, or you can use the method that I'm using now, which would be to be adding plaits down in a row to resemble that of a cornrow. So here you'll see that I've completed 1 section and there it is reflecting or resembling that of a cornrow. So I'll just go ahead to do the same thing on the other side, starting firstly with applying the hair wax to the edges and along the pathway that I will be adding the crochet pattern. So on this side, you'll just continue with the same method, the same pattern, starting firstly with a smaller plait, and then you'll add the end of that plait to the next plait that you'll be doing so that it resembles that of a cornrow. This is what it would look like at the completion of the crochet pattern. So now we'll just go ahead to doing the crochet. So this is one pack here that I have cut in half, and I'll be using that one pack to crochet one section of the goddess braids. So to do the crochet pattern, I will be removing small amounts of the hair, in which I'll crochet starting from the roots or from the front of the braids, and as I gradually get to the back, I'll increase the amount of hair that I'm using for the crochet pattern. So you'll just go ahead to apply the small amounts along the line of the crochet pattern, having hair on both sides, working from the front to the end where the plaits end, or in the event that you're using a cornrow, where the cornrow ends. So in applying the hair for the crochet, you will, when you take the section, you will loop and you'll insert the crochet needle, pulling through that loop and then pulling only one section of the hair to the other side. And you continue to repeat that step. Loop the hair, attach it to the crochet needle, pull through the loop and pull across one side of the loop. Continuing this motion until you get to the back. So once you have completed the crochet process, you'll just go ahead to do a cornrow using the hair in which you have crocheted in, ensuring that you start with a small amount at the front to give the resemblance of it actually being a cornrow from the roots. So at this point now I'm just doing the cornrow on the hair that has been crocheted in, starting from the front and going straight to the back. Note well that the amount of hair that you use for each cornrow will determine the size. So in this case, we had used 1 pack for this cornrow, which will make the size. If you want it to be thicker, then you'll need to apply either another half pack or full pack to that side. We'll now move on to the next side with the same method, taking 1 pack of hair which has been split in the middle, and then go ahead to do the same crochet process. Of course, remember to start with less hair at the front, and as you make your way to the back, you can gradually increase the amount to increase the size of the cornrow. So after completing the crochet section, remember to start your cornrow with less hair to maintain the size at the start, and as you gradually make your cornrows to the back, you increase your intake. Once I've completed the cornrow process, I went ahead to reapply some edge control to our edges and along the cornrow, on the outside on our edges and inside where the part is, to give it a more finished look. So here we have the final look, guys. I went ahead to add some woolen beads to the end of both goddess braids. That is quite optional for you. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about this look. Will you give it a try? And of course, guys, if you're here and you've gotten to the end of the video and you like what you have just seen, go ahead to give me a thumbs up. And of course, hit that subscribe button if you're not yet a part of the Naturally Told family. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for continuing on this journey with me. And of course, I cannot leave without saying, continue to be your most authentic self. And of course, guys, continue to stay naturally. Until next time, guys, bye.
Walk out your majesty.